दीक्षा एंड वेलकम यू टू माय चैनल। सो आज के वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं सम यूजफुल पाइथन लिस्ट फंक्शंस। सो जहाँ पे हम क्रिएशन एंड इनिशियलाइजेशन देखेंगे। आफ्टर दैट वी गोना सी अपेंड, एक्सटेंड, रिमूव, इंसर्ट, पॉप एंड द क्लियर। एंड इस वीडियो के एंड में मैं आपको कुछ एग्जांपल, कुछ पाइथन के प्रोग्राम दूंगी जो आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं इसी इनबिल्ट फंक्शन का यूज करके। So it will help you to practice these functions. So video को end तक जरूर देखना. So now let's get started. So first we'll see the creation and initialization of the list. So for that we use the list function. Let's see the use of that function. So this function is used to create new list object, and you can optionally pass the iterable like string or the another list to function to that list function and to initialize the list with the elements from the iterables, which means first we see the iterable which means the sequence, any sequence like string, tuple, list. That sequence we can pass to this list function and ये convert that iterable into list. Suppose I am taking one string here, so string equal to Python, and when I pass this string to the list function, then it will convert that string into list. So this is our list function, and suppose I am passing string iterable here, then it will convert it into list. So this is the use of list function. So we can use a list function to convert the any iterable into the list by using list function. Now we'll see some functions for modifying list or change the list items. So for that, first see append function. So syntax for this, here we pass the list name dot append and we pass the element, and it add the single element at the end of the list. So append function का use करके हम single element list के end में add करेंगे. So let's see example of this. Suppose I am 3, 4 and 5, and suppose I want to add 6 at the end of the list, then I'll use append function. So how I can use it? So first I have to pass name of that list, so list1 dot append, and I want to add element 6. So जो भी हमें element add करना है वो element हम यहाँ pass करेंगे. So I want to add 6 at the end of the list, and now I'll print our list. Then it will add 6 at the end of the list. So this is up the list. So now we see the extend. So extend the list by appending the element from the iterable. As we say, iterables means any sequence like a string, tuple, or like we can add a list, another list into the current list by using extend function. So let's see how we can add it. Suppose I have list 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, and I have another list 2, 4, 5, 6, and I want to add list 1 into list 2. Then I'll pass list 2 dot extend, and यहाँ पे हम पास करेंगे iterable. यहाँ पे हमारा iterable है list 1, so I'll pass list 1 here, list 1, and when I print our list 2, then we'll get output, which is we add list 1 in a list 2, so 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So this is extend function, and we can pass any iterable. We can add any iterable in the list by using extend function. Suppose I am taking string here, which is yes1, and suppose I am passing string which is data, and I have a list 1 equal to element 1, 2, 3, and I want to add this string into this list 1, so I'll pass list 1 dot extend yes1. So here I'll get output, which is when I'm print list 1, then it will add function. So now we see the insert function. So syntax for the insert, and here we pass the index and the element. So let's see what is the use of this insert function. So it insert an element at the specified index within a list. जिस इंडेक्स पर, जिस पोजीशन पर हमें एलिमेंट चाहिए, जो हम एलिमेंट पास करने वाले हैं, तो उस पोजीशन पर वो इंसर्ट फंक्शन एलिमेंट स्टोर करेगा, एंड जो भी एग्जिस्टिंग एलिमेंट है उसी पोजीशन पर, तो इट विल गेट शिफ्टेड टू द राइट. to make a space. So let's see how. Suppose I have a list 1 with including some integer 1 2 3 4. One first index first position पे मुझे element add करना है. Suppose list 1 at first position, list 1 dot insert. I want element at first position. Which element? I want to add 100 at first position in this list. Then I'll use list 1 dot insert. यहाँ पे मैंने इंडेक्स पास किया क्योंकि मुझे फर्स्ट इंडेक्स पे इंडेक्स पोजीशन पर और फर्स्ट पोजीशन पर 100 एलिमेंट चाहिए. एलिमेंट has for that I have passed the index 1 and element 100, and if I print this, then print list 1, then I'll get 100 at position first, that index 1, because we count index from 0 1 2 3 4, and that 2 shifted right here, and we get the 100 at the first position, or we can say at the first index. So this is how insert function will get work. Now we see the remove. So it will remove the element from the list. So remove function, that it will remove the first occurrence of the specified element from the list, and it will raise the error if that element not found. हम जो भी element हमें list में से remove करना है तो हम यहाँ पे pass करेंगे, but ये first occurrence उसी element का first occurrence ही remove करेगा. Suppose 4 and 5. Suppose, and I want to remove 4. Then I'll pass list 1 dot remove, and I want to remove 4. So I'll pass 4 here. जो भी element हमें remove करना है वो हम यहाँ पे pass करेंगे along with that function. And when we print this function, print this list 1, then as we seen, it remove the first occurrence of specified element from the list. यहाँ पे हाँ जब यह लिस्ट ने एग्जीक्यूट की तो वी गेट 1 2 3 4 5, एंड यहाँ पे हमने रिमूव किया 4. सो इसने फर्स्ट अक्यूरेंस 4 का फर्स्ट अक्यूरेंस रिमूव किया. सो वी गेट द लिस्ट 1 2 3 4 5. So it always remove the first occurrence of the list, and if that element, suppose I am passing here that element not found, then it will raise the which is not exist in a list, so it will raise the error. So this is the pop function. So pop, it will take the index, we pass the index, जो भी element हमें remove करना है, when we want to remove that element and also retrieve that element, then we use pop function, and हम pop function को index pass करेंगे. So remove, it will remove and return the element at the given index. जो भी हम यहाँ पे index pass करेंगे उसी index का element remove and return करेगा, and by default it will remove the element at end index. जो भी last element होगा वो remove and retrieve करेगा by default जब हम pop function को कोई index pass नहीं करेंगे. Suppose I want to pass list 1 dot pop and I want to retrieve element, remove and return element 2. So I'll pass the index of that element 2, which is 1, index of element 2, which is 1, and when I'll execute this, so it will remove, it will return the element 2, and now if I'll print list 1, then we get just 1 3 4, because our pop function, it remove the given index element and it return the list of remaining element. So this is pop, and by default pop function, suppose I'm not passing anything here, then by default it will remove and return the last index element. This is called pop function. And clear, so it will remove the all element from the list, so it will return the empty list. Suppose I'm passing list 1 equal to 1 2 3 4, and when I use list 1 dot clear, then it will remove the all element and we'll get the empty list. Print list 1. So here the clear function remove all elements and it return the empty list. So now here I have given some use cases for your practice. So आप ये use cases solve कर सकते हैं for the practice, and you can use this function to solve this scenario. So you have to think about in which scenario I can use which function from this, and it will help you to the practice about all these functions, and it will get a clear, and you will get the clear idea about the function, because eventually practice makes us perfect. And if you keep practicing like this, then it will be the immense contribution for your Python journey or Python towards data science journey. And also it will help you to level up the coding skill. So keep practicing. And if you have any query regarding to this, then do let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe our channel for the more videos. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.